JD here. I'm doing something that I promised that I would never ever do, and that is one of these Facebook Lives from the car. But I promise you I'm not driving, okay? The thing that really freaks me out is when I watch everybody doing their Facebook Lives whilst they're driving. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Look, I'm just promising myself that I'll do one of these posts every day, and this one is based on David Jones Myer. I've just been with my wife to major shopping centre on the Gold Coast, and we were the only ones in, Myer and David Jones, no one else in there. And I took copious photos just to prove that on my next webinar. These guys are crazy, absolutely crazy. Amazon's coming to get them, and they're not doing a thing about it. Absolutely not doing a thing about it. David Jones and Myer, and if you're watching this overseas, then of course you'll be familiar with the fact that Sears in America have just about collapsed. And they're wondering why Amazon is taking all their money. And the reason is because they're not giving the service that they used to. David Jones used to argue that there is no other store like David Jones. Well, there is. There's plenty of them these days. They used to have a black tie sort of guide, a dinner suit, a monkey suit at the front door greeting you. They used to have demonstrations in store. They're not doing any of that these days. They're just lazy. And I hate to sound like a know-all, but I could fix that in a second. Number one, I'd be collecting data. They don't do that. They're not collecting. My wife spent about $100 on little children's clothes for our little 2-year-old grandchild and 4-year-old grandchild, and they never asked for details. They don't care. They don't give a rat's ass. Then, of course, the other way to fix it would be to put a beautiful Italian coffee shop inside the David Jones or Myer. People are attracted to good coffee. Have a look what industry's taken off in the last 5-10 years. Coffee. We pay ridiculous amounts for coffee. And if they had a nice little Italian coffee shop with proper baristas, not the little 16-year-old girl who just scoops out the froth and puts it on the top of the cappuccino, they would be blown away. People would go into the little beautiful coffee shops and then wander around David Jones. So now I'm not saying that's the only thing that would fix them, but the fact is they're not even thinking. They're very, very lazy. And if you're in business and you're not collecting data, please start doing it tomorrow. Start doing it. You can go to Dreamworld today. We live on the Gold Coast. We just drove past Movie World and Dreamworld, and of course their car parks are pretty full, school holidays. I can tell you, when you go and get your tickets for Dreamworld, you're going to be asked for your postcode, your zip code. That's it. How are they ever going to contact you after that? What, go down to that zip code and scream out through a loudspeaker? They're not going to. And the lack of collection of data blows me away. If you're interested in knowing how to grab data and then do something with it, you might like to have a chat to one of our people. And easy. You can actually book into a particular class that we have in terms of showing people how to collect data and then how to exploit it, both online and offline. The irony is that most websites don't have any data capture facility on the homepage. So I mean, a free report or the chance to win something or free video download, they're not doing that. And so therefore they're wondering why they're not being able to build an audience and then repetitively promote to that audience. It's all about collecting data. If you're interested in talking to one of our crew and how to improve your marketing and spin some direct response marketing your way, you might like to book a call with one of our people. This is a blatant plug. It's a Saturday long weekend. What the heck? I'm sitting here in the car park waiting for my wife to spend $4.8 million at Woolworths, so I thought I might as well do a Facebook Live. And I'm not driving. I promise I'm not driving. That freaks me out, those people that drive and do Facebook Lives. I can't work that out. So therefore, if you wanted to get some help, then just type below, JD, I need help. JD, I need marketing help. And do it in that sort of inflection, would you? That actually sounds more desperate and I can charge more, okay? But I'm joking. So therefore, if you're interested in talking to one of our people about tapping into one of our programs, just go to bookawowcall.com, bookawowcall.com, and leave your details, and we'll have a call with you and show you how to implement direct response marketing. I'm out of here, and speaking of coffee, I'm going to go to coffee. All the best.